thought we played well. I did feel like we got two kind of fortuitous bounces at critical moments of the game. Garrett Thompson's goal, where he scored on the breakaway, it just we did a good job clearing it, but it came right to him, sent him in on a breakaway, good finish. And then Matt Robertson's goal. So those are the two goals that took us from 1-1 to 3-1. And obviously Robertson was kind of a broken play. I think their guy was clearing it, ricocheted off him, and went in the net. And those are two good bounces that went our way at a critical moment of the game. And I thought obviously it was a much closer game than that. And then, like a lot of teams, Northern's going to press to try to tie it and come back. And when you do that, you're gambling, and then we were able to capitalize on some opportunities. But realistically, it was a much closer game than the score would indicate.
Coach, just looking at this after the week off and just coming back with a win like that, just what's that like to have that sort of just lopsided win to come back there from the break?
Yeah, again, the scoreboard was lopsided, but the game wasn't lopsided. It was not a 7-1 game. It was, again, at critical moments, we got two bounces that we needed, and that good for us, and we'll take them. But I did enjoy, I liked the way we played. I thought we played hard. I thought we had a lot of energy, and I thought we did a good job of pursuing the puck. So I was definitely happy with our performance tonight. But I'm not sold on the fact by any way that was a 7-1 game. Matter of fact, I thought C.J. Mott in the first made a lot of good saves, and in the third period he made a lot of good saves. And that, they get a couple of those, and the whole thing's a different ball game.
You talk a little bit about the play of Garrett Thompson tonight.
Yeah, I thought Garrett took a step in the right direction. He's been a little bit quiet lately in terms of offensive production, and it was good to see him get a couple goals. I thought he got better as the game went on.
Dan Kowalski, Bulldogs Sports Network. If you could talk a little bit about the power play tonight, going 2 for 5.
Yeah, again, I liked it. One of those two was the bounce I was talking about, ricocheted off our guy when they were trying to clear it. So, but I did. I liked it. I thought we had a little bit more urgency to our power play than what we've seen, in a while. I still think that there's issues with it that we've got to continue to work on, though. We need to be better on that if we hope to have a nice long season.
Harrison Watt, Ferris State Bulldog. Obviously, with the week of practice or the 2 weeks of practice that you had, did you kind of feel an effort like this coming? Maybe not the scoreboard wise, but just the effort.
I thought. Like last week, obviously, what we did was we really took a lot of time off, and we didn't hardly hit the ice much at all. And I think that was really beneficial to recharge a lot of batteries and really get some guys healthy. Then this week we had as good a week of practice as we've had in some time, and we were fresh again. We had a lot of jump, and sometimes it doesn't always carry over to the games. But all indications working this week through practice was we had a lot of jump, and we were really looking forward to playing again.
Coach, Andy Huff, 3 assists tonight. Corey Kane, a goal. Garrett Thompson, 2 goals. 6 points out of that top unit on paper. If you could just talk a little bit about their contributions here tonight.
Sure. Well, I thought Andy Huff had a really strong game. It's not that he's just sitting here in the room to my right, but I actually thought he had a really good hockey game, and he's had a number of good games. He all of a sudden now he's played well before, but he's showing up on the score sheet. I think he's playing very responsible in our own zone, which is leading in the good hockey in all 3 zones. Garrett, it's not a surprise, but it's good to see him back and showing up on the score sheet. And Corey Kane, the thing I like about Corey Kane is he could play top line tonight, 4th line tomorrow, 2nd line. I mean, he's a lot of versatility. We could put him on the first power play unit, second, or we could use him at penalty kills. So he gives us a lot of flexibility in the lineup to maybe jumpstart some other players. So it was a good unit tonight, and now the goal is we'll see how they are tomorrow.
Just looking at the offensive production you guys had tonight, a lot of crisp passing out there, getting the puck into the center there. So just what was that like to see the puck movement you guys had out there on the offensive end?
Yeah, I did like the puck movement. I liked the fact that I thought we moved it quick. We didn't overhandle pucks. We didn't cheat the game. We stopped on pucks. We were hard on pucks, but when we moved pucks quickly, and which is when we're playing at our best, we're not sifting through options. In other words, we're not carrying. We see one option, bypass it, look for another one. We take whatever option's available, we move it, and we get going. And that that bodes well. If we can continue to learn that lesson and apply it, especially against a team that's as aggressive and a good skating as Northern. If you hold on and you get stripped, the next thing you know, you're hemmed in your own zone. So give the guys high mark for the puck movement tonight.
But I thought having the week off last weekend helped us out. I think guys are fresh, and Coach mentioned we kind of had a lot of off time previous week. I think it kind of helped out with guys nursing some injuries and getting legs back underneath them and stuff. So I thought it was a good effort overall by our team.
Just looking at the night you had tonight, just how does it feel to come out with a night like that where you're able to contribute so much into this win?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, obviously, you hope to get points, but it's better to get a win than to get the points. So I'm obviously real happy with getting both, and glad we got the win tonight.
And talk about your game past handful of games. Come into today's game on a 3-game goal streak. Tonight, 3 more points. You got 6 points in the past 4 games. And also talk a little bit about what it's like playing with that top unit, all seniors, yourself, Corey Kane, as well as Garrett Thompson. You guys came to school together and things like that.
Yeah, the past few games, I've been playing well. I thought the coach mentioned sometimes you have some good bounces here and there. Sometimes things don't go your way. Like earlier in the season, every once in a while, things turn around for you. I think it has a little bit for me. And in regard to the first line, like you mentioned, we're all seniors. We have good chemistry on and off the ice, I think. We've been friends for a long time. I've known Garrett since before we came into college. They're both real good players, and they help out a lot, and it's fun to play with them. It's easy to play with them. So,
As Danny mentioned, you got top billing tonight with Thompson and Kane. Does it make it easy to find yourself on the score sheet when you play with really creative players like that?
oh, absolutely. Both of them, like I mentioned earlier, are very, very good players, and it makes it, like you said, very easy to get some points when you're playing with those two guys. So.
Both in the defensive zone and offensive zone, we stuck to our game, so I thought it was really good.
Just a lot have been made, coming off the week off here and feeling pretty rested, but just how important was it for you guys to come back here and just have the home crowd and come back for your first game in front of your home crowd there after the break?
Yeah, overall, it's great playing in front of our crowd. A lot of intensity for sure. It's so fun playing here. Having a lot of away weekends, it's kind of tough, but coming home, it's great to play in front of you guys. You guys are great atmosphere for sure.
Do you get any sort of psychological edge when you chase the other team's starting goaltender, especially when you're the one scoring the goal to do it?
Not really. Just you stick to your game plan, and overall, you just as a team stick to the game and just get pucks deep and everything, and good things happen.
Speaking of that goal, if you could just take us through it.
It was great work by Shemp and Worms down low for sure, and just was waiting for it in the slot, and it was a nice rebound by their goalie, and I just capitalized.
And then on your assist to Corey Kane, kind of, most would call it dangerous play right up the middle, right in front of the net. Was Corey calling for that puck? We saw you pick your head up real quick as well. Did you see him in front calling for it?
Well, when Maud stopped the puck behind the net, I gave a quick look over my shoulder, and I saw Kaner coming up the middle with 2 of their 4 checkers on the board. So just threw it up the middle, and Kaner made a great skate down the ice and tucked it home.